The 901st Coast Guard Auxiliary Squadron, ALBAY, had a remarkably active and successful year in 2024, marked by a series of significant accomplishments and contributions to both the maritime and local communities. Here's a rundown of their activities and achievements throughout the year. Participation and collaboration in civic services and community relations activities. The squadron was actively involved in community-related events and participated in civic services, further demonstrating their engagement and presence in the local community, reflecting its deep commitment to community service and sustained humanitarian mission through social welfare extension services. Dental missions. 901st CGAS ALBAY continues to affirm its commitment to provide as much dental service as it can humbly give, as far as its capacity can reach, in support to the Philippine Coast Guard, humanitarian assistance and disaster response. 901st Squadron's sustained humanitarian assistance and disaster response activities are intended to provide relief assistance as continuing humanitarian efforts to disaster survivors within its AOR and squadron's way of immediately responding to the plight of our beloved kababayans whose houses were totally devastated during typhoons. Assisting the PCG in the implementation of the NSTP is one of the identified core functions of the PCG under Section 11 of RA 9993, or the Philippine Coast Guard Law. 901st CGAS ALBAY promotes volunteerism and humanitarian service through the conduct of national service training programs and education, career orientation and youth development training. Marine environmental protection efforts. MAREP is one of the core functions of the PCG, being shared by the PCGA as its support organization. Demonstrating their dedication to environmental conservation and protection, the squadron participated in marine environmental protection activities to promote greater awareness in the preservation of the maritime environment and its resources. 901st Squadron ALBAY spearheaded in coastal cleanups in observance of International Coastal Cleanup 2024 and participated in tree planting initiatives to help promote sustainable development in the Maritime Safety Administration deployments. MARSOD. The squadron fielded port duty details 10 times and bay watch patrols 10 times during the Oplan Biyahengios, Semana Santa 2024, and 10 passenger assistance deployments during UNDAS 2024. To assist the traveling passengers by providing free medical and other assistance as necessary to ensure safe and peaceful travel, ensuring safety along the beaches and maintained emergency stations along the stretch of the boulevard within its AOR through its 3 active geographical divisions. Accordingly, 901.1 Legazpi City Division covered the 2nd District, 901. Tabaco City Division covered the 1st District, and 901.3 Piodrin Division covered the 3rd District of the province of ALBAY. The squadron also participated 3 times in fluvial processions. Personnel of the squadron served as standby emergency responders along with elements from other uniformed services and volunteer groups to ensure the safety of the joining pilgrims and the general public. A total of 24 for Maritime Safety Administration and 3 for maritime search and rescue duties, underlining their pivotal role in maintaining maritime safety and regulations, showcasing their readiness and expertise in maritime emergencies. Capacity building activities. The squadron conducted and participated in 25 significant training programs and capacity building activities that not only enhanced the skills of the squadron members, but also further showcasing its organizational capabilities and commitment to discipline and efficiency of the organization. Here are some of the notable events. PCGA Protocols Familiarization Seminar, an initiative aimed at enhancing each member's understanding of PCGA's protocols, procedures, and unique traditions. Basic Radio Handling Seminar, proper use of radio, etiquette, and other significant technical info in compliance to operator's license certificate. PCGA Cap Stephen James G. Dio was invited as special guest during the first international online event, which involved USCGA, PCGA, and Canadian Coast Guard Auxiliary on the online meeting of the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary District 07. CGA-LCDR Asuncion C. Venus served as a keynote speaker during the virtual commencement exercise of Explosives Ordnance Reconnaissance Agent Course Class 21202 for Sendata. CGA-LCDR Randy M. Padua emerged as #1 finisher among all the PCGA participants during the 25th founding anniversary of Coast Guard District Bickel Color Fun Run for a Cause. 2 officers were pinned with Post-Blast Investigation (PBI) and Explosives Ordnance Reconnaissance Agent (EORA) badges respectively. Both graduated #1 in their respective classes. 901st EORA team facilitated the posting of tarpaulins from Mirapi, which are public reminders against bomb threats. Aboard Asian Institute of Maritime Studies Conference Hall, Pasay City, CGA DBCL 39, PCGA NACAN organizing team led by the overall coordinator, OCAP Stephen James G. Dino PCGA, held a final presentation before the members of the PCGA National Auxiliary Board, induction and donning ceremonies for officers and auxiliarists. The squadron now has a total of 152 strength. 901st CGA's ALBAY basketball team participated in the Coast Guard District Bickel Sports Fest. 901st CGA's ALBAY participated in nationwide celebration of Maritime Week and National Seafarers Day 2024 for a sustained and closer collaboration among all the involved stakeholders in order to ensure clean marine environment and a productive local maritime industry, especially in the Bickel region. 901st conducted basic indoctrination seminar to new applicants. The orientation officially commenced the group's 3-month probationary period, wherein the members will have to immerse themselves in the various PCGA core functions. Shipboard visit and familiarization. The visit provided significant awareness and experience to many officers, as the group was introduced to the state-of-the-art navigation system, amenities, and other distinguishing features of the ship. It also gave the visiting officers a deeper understanding of the basic functions and role of the CG vessels in accomplishment of the PCG seaborne mandates. Physical fitness activities. The squadron physical fitness activity, a simple calisthenics and brisk walking along Legazpi Boulevard, is a non-mandatory undertaking wherein all available members are highly encouraged to join. It is aimed at promoting strong health consciousness and sound physical well-being among the members, aside from fostering strong bond. And 901st CGAS ALBAY is now holding an official permanent network radio station frequency license certificate from the National Telecommunications Commission. 901st Coast Guard Auxiliary Squadron ALBAY led the successful hosting of the 39th PCGA National Convention by Coast Guard District Bickel and Coast Guard Auxiliary District Bickel, a significant event of PCG and PCGA partnership and a testament to the exceptional performance and dedication, demonstrating the full commitment of the 901st as the main support group of the Philippine Coast Guard and the entire Coast Guard Auxiliary District Bickel. Squadron Commemorative Bench. To mark the successful Coast Guard District Bickel's hosting of the 39th PCGA National Convention, the bench was constructed through the contributions of the men and women of the 901st Squadron, as a humble but lasting tribute to the PCG and PCGA's close partnership. In summary, the 901st Coast Guard Auxiliary Squadron ALBAY has accomplished 3 organizational milestones, namely to 901st NTC Network Radio Station Frequency License Certificate, successful hosting of the 39th Philippine Coast Guard National Convention, 901st as the host squadron, and the PCGA Commemorative Bench Project. The squadron implemented 25 capacity building activities, completed 35 maritime community relations activities, assisted 3 fluvial processions for maritime search and rescue, participated in 5 marine environmental protection, 20 for maritime safety activities, and maritime safety administration. Throughout 2024, the squadron demonstrated a profound commitment to service, community engagement, and environmental protection. The forthcoming activities of the 901st Coast Guard Auxiliary Squadron ALBAY will encompass strategic planning and the implementation of training programs to enhance the capacity and skills of the squadron. Here is the list of the training programs for officers and members prepared by the squadron staff for education and training. CG Auxiliary Captain Stephen James Dino. Basic orientation on minutes making. Ladderized leadership training for promotions. Protocol seminar series. Water search and rescue. Basic boat handling. First aid. BLS. CPR with AED. Incident command system. Crowd control and crisis management. Basic bomb threat management. Disaster preparedness. Drills. Personal safety and security. Gun safety and responsible gun ownership. Basic typhoon doctrine. Basic firefighting. through the concerted efforts and individual voluntary contributions by most members. 901st Coast Guard Auxiliary Squadron ALBAY is committed to continue support and as a reliable partner of the Philippine Coast Guard in the overall performance of its mandate.